Hello, 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 and welcome back to Lost in Random. I made a really long video, rambling. So I might upload that, might not, but I provide a bunch of updates. I'll do it in a different method, I think. Instead, what I'm going to do is start fresh with this video. So thank you for tuning in. Just to cover kind of what happened. My boom stand is very bad, very poorly designed. Turns out that it messed up the port and the cable for my mic due to how close the mic sits to it, even with an extension on it. I did not realize this until the last video. My checks, first 15 minutes of the video, were fine, and the last 4 videos, which I did have not been uploaded and will not get uploaded now. But when I did my 9th video and I did my first check, couldn't hear me at all. Went back through, did a more thorough check of the last videos, realized that my mic wasn't working. I had to replace the port on my microphone. I found a cable that would work for the microphone. So what I'm going to do is exit to the main menu or options. Oh, I should never look in options. At least not recently. We're going to exit the main menu, because we're gonna start a brand new game. So we're gonna delete this one right here. I could delete my fiance's game. Maybe I'll do that. She can use her own profile now. So yeah, we'll delete my fiance's game. And we're gonna start over. But first, I'm going to mute the game volume for a second. Just to say, just to go cover the issues real quick again before we jump in. Now that I have a temporary fix, I have a new boom coming, so the issue will be resolved going forward. Once I get that. That will resolve the issue completely. I got a new cable coming because the cable that I'm using temporarily is not in great shape. I don't have a lot of micro USB cables. Most of my stuff doesn't use micro USB. And if they do, they're not nearly long enough. So temporary solution in place so that I can re-record for now. I'm going to start the game over. I'm going to fast forward most of it. I'm going to record it, fast forward. There's two things I should say that I missed in my first playthrough, that I'm going to slow the video down and show, because I want to show those spots, because it's really, the one was, I'll just say it, essentially I was just dumb. The solution to the puzzle, it was a very easy puzzle, was right there. I completely overlooked it. In my mind, I was like, I'll just have to see if I can go back for it, because I didn't want to stay there too long. Turns out, and the game is very clear about this, you can't go back. There's also one point where I couldn't exit the combat without attacking. I was actually, at the moment I was like, I don't know. And this actually might not be in a video that's even up. I was like, I don't know if there's a way to exit it. If there is, the button's not working. The button really wasn't working. My game was messed up. That is not an issue anymore. I don't have that issue now. Since I started my new game, the button's been working fine. No problems. It was just like a weird bug glitch that occurred. I'm not sure why. So we're just going to get right into this. We're going to start the game. I'm going to restore the volume. A couple slowdowns to show the puzzle I missed, and then a really cool interaction that I missed. So yeah, let us get right into it and not wait too long. And thank you for bearing with me with all these technical, not just technical difficulties, but my inexperience, as well as bearing with me as I learn and work on improving stuff, because I have lofty expectations of what I want out of these videos, and they're nowhere near what I want, But as I learn and I put more time into this, I'm hoping to get there. So here we go. We're going to start game. I hope my hands are like really fast in that, especially in the fast forward, because we're gonna show off the puppy that I am puppy sitting for my mother. When she has work, they drop him off, and then I puppy sit until she gets out of work, and then she comes pick him up. Hi there, little Paddington. Come here. Bird. He's trying to make me pet his belly. Little guy. Here. Squeeze you through the small crevice. So this is little Paddington. I'm gonna say hello. This is my mom's dog. His name is Paddington Gizmo. They call him Gizmo Paddington, but I feel like the longer one should be first. There's his puppy self chewing on me. He's very sleepy because I mostly just woke him up. He was awake, but I woke him up more. He is a cockapoo, one of my favorite dog species in the world, just because of the name. Oh, he's being sweet. I'll only be sweet for a second, then he'll nibble my face. I'm gonna go take this little sucker outside. He's getting there potty train wise, but still a lot more work to go. So I'm gonna go take him out quick. I hope you appreciated this slowdown for the cuteness of this little man. I just want to go to sleep. Oh. So, and then I will note down quick my zoom up, and then I will be back after I take him out.
I'm gonna do a tweet in a second, and
I am
you guys
back.
to absolutely crush that tweet, so we can get the famous hashtag like up in the trending searches, so that more people can.
And I am ready to keep recording while I watch some Fake Miss of Jacksepticeye.
If you
Okay. As you may see, I have one of my ears free because I have been watching Fake Miss as I've been doing this. I just returned though as well, so you probably noticed that. This is one of the spots that I had missed. I got an achievement when I played through the second time. Just kind of out of randomly came back checking everything out because I do every playthrough for some reason. And I realized when I was like, oh, I clicked it again either by mistake or to check it out, and I realized that the dialogue changed. So then I kept doing it and I eventually got an achievement for it, but the dialogue is actually really fun. So I wanted to do a slowdown and include that because I thought it was really cool.
She knew this was, if not goodbye, then at least so long, and even knew if she hesitated, if she woke her parents and spoke to them directly, she'd never go. And so she left, without knocking.
Again.
Even again considered knocking, and again told herself she couldn't risk it. She left without knocking.
And again.
Cannot stress this enough. Even wouldn't knock on that door.
And again.
No, even considered knocking. Really considered it. Considered it as fully as it is possible to consider anything, and decided against it. Her fate was elsewhere.
And again.
Not gonna knock, even said to herself under her breath. So I'd better go obsessively focus on something else. Anything else?
And again.
Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Even knocked. But her parents didn't even wake up. Oh, well, she thought, and then turned away from the door.
And that's it. Yeah, I after that I remembered like everything you can exhaust the dialogue fully on. So I thought that was really fun and neat thing that they added, and definitely made it worth more than just those coins to go out of your way to go back this way to that door. I feel like definitely they do a good job rewarding you for doing stuff like that. So thank you for tuning in, and we're going to go back to fast forwarding now. I want to go back to watching things. See you on the next slowdown.
My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
Okay, you're gonna be wondering, why did I slow down? Why did I pause my Thankmas after you just saw like a really long pause fast forward of me doing a donation? Not much because I'm poor, but because I wanted to show this part again because I think this is so cool. And I'm gonna mention Thankmas a lot, and I know it'll be after the fact. I think charity keeps running for a while. This video will come up Monday, so if just retweeting, engaging in any kind of way, or even like he said a million times already, any little bit helps. It's for a great cause. It's a wonderful thing that he does every year. Sean, I mean, Jacksepticeye is an amazing human being. He really does do a lot for the world in a lot of different ways. So tune in, check out his stuff. Engage, tweet, check out stuff going on with Thankmas, not just him. You know, there's thousands of creators who are doing their own stuff for Thankmas and who will be building and trying to meet all these different goals for the Thankmas event. So tune into any of those, check out like the hashtag to see who is doing what, and tune into whoever you like, and enjoy. Just that engagement is gonna help not only meet his goals, but to shatter them and really help the cause. But I did the slowdown to show you this really cool. In the distance, you may see two little eyes beyond the ghost, and I love this part, so I wanted to show it. Look at that, so already. Never even opened its eyes. Look at the sound. Beautiful. And now back to fast forwarding and to my Thankmas.
I got a switch in my head. I go from living to dead. You got me seeing all red. Now I'm becoming a threat. I fucking heard what you said. I'll make you have some regrets. And no, I never forget. So now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a
No. You don't get to come here.
Oh.
This is Marvin's spot. You get your own.
Well, we're gonna do an impromptu slow down there. Because I did not notice before that Herman runs out from this corner. There goes my pen. Gotta pick that up with the puppy may get it. And then runs into the ship. I had no idea. I never noticed him before doing that. I just heard him talking. I just assumed he was over in the ship. So you may have heard part of the thing, Stream. I get like flagged for that. I don't think so. But yeah, so slow down so that you could all see Herman too. If you noticed him before, I'm sorry that I did not notice it. And back to fast forwarding and to the thingness that I'm watching.
Stain which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. Don't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me coming. Don't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me. My energy is next level.
Safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever even.
Okay, and there goes my pen again. It keeps, every time I write down the mark for the slowdowns, it rolls off the table. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to take the puppy out soon. But before I do any of that, before I disappear again for lunch and taking the puppy out, I wanted to do another slowdown here. Because I've realized every time I've done this, I've gone straight upstairs, but there's a giant eye at the other end. So we'll get through this dialogue.
We'll always be here, even.
You'll always be her, even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
Go. Even if you're lost.
The Queen will find you.
I also just love this because it's so creepy and strange. Because I always go straight upstairs, but there's, well, I guess just a floating face, and I've never gone this way. I've always gone upstairs. So we're gonna go this way instead for the first time and see what happens.
You've arrived, Ethan. Soon you will find your voice.
Oh, is that it? So cool and creepy. Man, that alone would be a great this creepy floating blob. Oh, he's got a little mouth on top of his head. He's like it reminds me of the dice because he's got a hand sticking out of the top of his head too, like a regular person hand. A weird balloon thing. But he's got like the dice beak on him. Weird. I wonder what they are. That's not the first time. That's the first time we've heard the dialogue. So now I can't sprint. Now I will go back to the upstairs to get to the next part, and then we will return to fast forwarding now.
You better be careful. I got an angel and devil. He snaps me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel. I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top. No limit. I don't play no gimmicks. I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me.
Okay, we are back to play some more that will be fast forward through. I stopped the recording because it was at like 2:37 between all the puppy breaks and everything. There'll be a lot of editing for that video and this part of it as well. So back to the fast forwarding while I watch more Thankmas. Again, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. On the screen. Sorry for my giant hands. It's making this cup that's actually very roomy seem very small. I just have giant hands. I apologize. Please check out Thankmas with Jacksepticeye. Not just him, but anyone who is doing Thankmas or participating in Thankmas. I can only buy the small donation I made and then via, tweeting about it and feeding into the hashtag, which I'll do another tweet just to keep feeding that to make sure that it's trending. That's all. Even if you don't have money, like I can barely donate. You don't even have to donate. Just by participating in a stream on social media to help it trend and make sure that it's trending. It gets the word out. It keeps it spreading. It keeps it rolling. And that is going to help Thankmas keep growing every single year to be its own holiday of charity, of giving for all these great different causes. So if you haven't heard about Thankmas and you're watching this, check it out. But back to the fast forwarding, and now.
And you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top. No I never forget. So now you have a few debts, that shit it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear. You don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me coming. You don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. You don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me coming. You don't die.
Okay, there's going to be a little bit of a time skip. Put my other headphone back on so I can focus. So we are essentially caught up. I'm going to start the return of the episode a little bit behind where the last video ends, because as I was doing everything today, recording, I've literally been recording from 9:30, 10 in the morning to almost 5 p.m. It's taken a long time, mostly because of interruptions, doggy breaks. I think what I'm going to do is I did a long update video at the beginning when I started doing this and ended up being like 40 minutes long. I'm going to post that listed as updates. And then just before the episode starts, the next episode, I'm going to do a quick recap of what happened again. I'm going to start the episode right here where it's paused. It's recording again, right? Yeah, it just randomly stopped recording, and I have no idea why. My best guess is at one point my phone fell, and I don't know if the space key stops the recording, but I think it hit the space key on my keyboard when it fell. I think that may have stopped the recording. But we're back essentially to where I was. Everything's done except for this next little piece. I'm going to start here because the last video that'll get posted, which as it turns out, as I was doing everything, I was saying this earlier, sorry. That video is mostly okay. The audio issues mostly start to happen in the 5th video and then really start towards the end of it, but it's mostly okay. And just to not have to fast forward as much and to try to make this more fluid, I'm going to post that. Apologize for the audio issues in it, and then going forward it'll be much better. And thanks to my setup and some of the tweaks I did also today, I found out that I can now capture in 4K. So I'm going to in the next video start. So my 6th video will also be in 4K input, output, which should help with some quality of life things as well. If you bared with me through all of this, I greatly appreciate it. I know there's going to be issues like this, and there's going to be, I know, times where I just lose footage. Now won't have something to post that I was planning on posting, and I'll have to do something else. It happens to the best streamers, and I'm brand new. It's going to happen to me. I know it is. So thank you very much for trucking through me with this. And if you watch the whole like 40-minute update video that I did, and then the fast forward, which I think what I'll do is I'll show some fast forward spots and then mostly cut it and then show the slowdowns that I did in it. I think there's 4 or 5 slowdowns. Again, I really appreciate it. And that'll be all in one video. I'm going to post it, I think, probably on like Wednesday, and then the 6th video, which will be a continuation, will go up on this Friday. So I'm going to work on editing now the 5th video, and then, well, actually, I probably won't edit it. I'll just post it as is because there's probably not much of a point to edit it. I'm going to probably work on editing the video for Wednesday, doing the fast forward, doing the cuts, getting the outro, and I'm going to get my puppos fed because it's time for their dinner. And again, I appreciate it. It's been a long day of recording. It's very hot in my office. So between the puppos and everything else going on, I'm tired, but I want to get the editing done today, and then tonight or tomorrow I'm going to start recording again, depending on how the editing goes. So we'll continue from there, and everything should be good going forward. There shouldn't be any issues with the rest of this series, at least. I'm hoping. Cross my fingers. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching this little blurb. And tune in this Friday for more Lost and Random with me. I'm gonna go watch some Figmas while doing some editing now. Seriously, thank you. I don't know, I bowed. Just, it happened, okay? But yeah, see you next time.